Just as they promised, Real-Time Studio just released the first ever gameplay showcase for Piñata Puppy World, which was previously mentioned in the updated roadmap just a couple weeks ago. But it is important to note that this is not an accurate representation of the final game as mentioned numerous times by the Piñata Puppy World team. So about the actual showcase. First and foremost, we gotta mention the graphics. It's definitely got that old school feel of the JavaScript 3D graphics and sound design, which is done to tie into 2000s era nostalgia. It also seems like this is going to be an objective-based game, but it's not really clear as to what kind of goals and objectives are doable except for taking pictures of the map and assets, which, if that is the case, screen tips and hints could be very helpful here. There's also no real true direction as to why these pictures are necessary, whether it's to progress in the story or the campaign, or maybe to unlock new areas on the map, or something else altogether. In terms of the map itself, it seems mostly open world to the point that it's the white room that you start in, and then obviously once you go through the parachute door, then you're transported to the Piñata Puppy World parking lot, and you're able to walk around the whole property and access some of the parts that are inside. The realistic camera movements feel a little annoying and dizzy, not like it's seizure inducing by any means, but it might be better to play on the middle point mode for smoother motion and camera movement if you prefer that type of thing. If the upload terminals that are located around the map are permanent features, I feel like a simple interface menu can explain the purpose of the machine and why taking certain pictures are necessary. If possible, dialogue from a narrator or a main character could be very useful here, so that way we could get direction in the game, as well as maybe some unexplained story lore, so that way we could better understand the game. I'd also prefer the interaction hand tool could be designed for a very simple click and add to inventory, rather than just hold and drag with the mouse to add to the inventory. And lastly, as requested by so many people, Piñata Puppy World needs to be made available for not just PC and computer players, but console as well at some point. Or have it where a controller can be plugged into a computer so that way it can be played in that capacity. I definitely will say there is a lot of potential here, though this is still early stages and there is a lot that has to be done for this game to be released in due time. Piñata Puppy World is definitely shaping up to be a very interesting and captivating experience for all to enjoy. If you found the video useful and informative, make sure to hit the like button as well as subscribe to the channel so that way you don't miss out on any more Piñata Puppy World news or events as they are released. I also want to give a big shout out to Real-Time Studio for not just giving us a gameplay showcase, but also giving us an updated roadmap that they actually are following to a T. Not like many of these other studios that will release a game or release a trailer and then absolutely disregard its timeline and delay it many months if not years into the future. So again, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, let me know down in the comments below. But with all that being said, hope you have a great rest of your day and take care.